Oh boy! It is now time for Act 3. Let's go. Oh. I was hoping to also do 4 tonight. Probably won't have time. That's okay. We can go a little bit into 4.3 patch. If it needs to be.
Yep, here's the room, and it's empty and waiting for us as promised. Navia is such a good person. Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come after us for anything. Even without
Don't jinx it, Paima.
we can just
Don't.
completely relax.
Don't jinx it.
Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines in Fontaine need to stop and recharge now and then. Oh, come on. This place isn't that bad. Besides, how often do we get to stay in an actual base?
The truth.
Oh, fine.
I mean, this place is no hotel.
Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came out and have a quiet place to read it.
Just don't spoil the ending for me this time.
Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need to be up first thing in the morning to get in line and buy a copy.
Okay. I'm down for a nice detective book. I do love my mystery books.
Paimon didn't expect that style at all. Even though it's a detective novel, it's also like a social documentary.
You're a pretty slow reader? That's so mean. What's wrong with being a slow reader?
No. Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
Excuse me, but do you know if the Traveler and Paimon are lodging here?
Logging here.
Huh? Who are you?
Found a typo.
Paimon doesn't recall seeing you before. Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
A blonde traveler and a chatty little fairy. Phew, looks like I found the place.
An auditor,
Good thing
huh?
I asked the Spina di Rosula. Seems they sent me the right
I don't know anything. I don't speak English.
What do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to...
Me not speak the English. Do not audit.
Most of the time, anyway.
It's an honor to meet you both. I was sent from the Palais Mermonia. Monsieur Nourilat wishes to see
Oh, okay,
you.
never mind.
It
Yeah.
seems he has
Okay, we can
something
go.
important to discuss in person.
We can go. It's fine.
Nivelette? He wants to see us again already? Huh. We talked so much the last time we met. Has something happened since then?
I am not privy to the details. It would be best if you came to the Palais Mermonia and asked Monsieur Nourilat in person.
If you say so, but... Paimon has a bad feeling about this.
It's okay. We got a
Now
level
that
1
I've
Lynette.
delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
Level 1 Lynette will
We haven't
beat
left the room for
everything.
a few days, so we'll head over once we've freshened up a bit.
To the stars shining in the depths. The depths. Well, I have a rant and a half for the depths in Fontaine. That's for sure.
Surprise!
Surprise! Oh, I keep thinking she's Yalong. Yeah, I keep thinking she's my Yalong, and I keep trying to double tap the E for 2 charges.
We're here! Did you want to see us about something?
Hello, mister.
Huh? Why were you just standing there? You daydreaming or thinking something over?
Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Ah,
Given
do
that
it.
we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help or not.
Okay.
The situation is this.
A while earlier. Uh-oh.
If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic...
This is such a
meeting,
different
correct?
subtitle than what's actually being
I heard
said.
that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here...
So
and abruptly
Arlecchino
request
has
such a
arrived,
meeting like
it
this,
appears.
I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Childe's recent predicament. We convicted
I don't
one of the
think so.
Snezhnayan harbingers in a court
Isn't
of
she
law,
here for the
but we have
gnosis?
yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to
I thought she
deal
was
with
just
the
here for the
matter.
gnosis.
No,
I don't think
we
she cares about
shouldn't.
Childe.
I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Oh ho.
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation.
She's just
Putting
pacing.
off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other
We're not
and
friends.
talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
I don't think Fontaine and Snezhnaya are friends. I don't know what context she's going with here.
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially
Friendly
so.
is probably correct.
You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations.
Why
but a
does
complete
Farina seem so
falling out.
desperate to speak with Arlecchino?
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately
Is she trying to
apparent,
bluff
its
Neuvillette?
wisdom will only be revealed with time.
Is she trying to pull the I'm a god, don't worry card with Neuvillette? The one guy that this card probably wouldn't work on?
Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my
He
cup
wasn't
of
even
tea.
gonna go.
It seems you think
He
too much
just,
of
he
me.
was like, here's the message, you
More
deal with this.
importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No.
Oh my
no,
gosh,
no,
she's
no,
zooming.
I won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
What the hell? She's desperate to speak with Arlecchino, but she's also scared of meeting her alone. Interesting. It's also very goofy background music for this.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being...
Obviously!
No, not at all. Look,
Oh, look at that.
I
Teleportation
am the
jutsu.
Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice, who is loved and adored by
Just
many.
sunshine pouring out of her
So
butt.
I only hope that justice will be served in this matter. Don't overthink it. I'll go find someone to arrange the meeting.
We're fucked. We're so doomed.
Though it could officially be considered a
We already went
diplomatic
here?
conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party.
No, we're here already.
I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina?
Oh. The 4th of the 11. 4th. Where does that put Capitano? Isn't it 1 Piero, 2 Dottore, 3 Colobina, 4 Arlecchino then? I think like 5, well 6 is vacant, but that doesn't matter, right? 5, 7, 8, 9 are all known. 11 was Signora. Capitano is 10? That's really low, right? I'd assume Capitano to be not 10. I thought he was a lot stronger than that. Interesting. Arlecchino being 4th is interesting. I would assume that she was 10th and Capitano was 4. Seems like it's the other way around.
Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party.
She's so scared of
I
Arlecchino.
should thank you for providing the pastries. They look delectable. To make this tea party even more lively, I've invited someone else to join us today.
Did she?
A pleasure to meet you,
Did she zip tie Neuvillette and force him to come? Didn't he say he wouldn't come?
To introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
She just zip tied him
First,
here.
I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Yes, we did nothing bad to them. Absolutely nothing.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Lyney and Lynette,
Okay,
were
good.
falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around that.
It's so ironic that Furina literally used that point to turn the whole court against them. And then the name was just like, oh, they're often misunderstood. I know you didn't abuse that angle, don't worry. Oh, Furina's so screwed. What are they gonna do to her? Not to her, what are they gonna do with her? This is not a good meeting for them.
All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years.
Okay, you know for a fact that's not
We're
true.
well off
You want
and
the
children
gnosis
lead happy,
because it's not
fulfilled
stable.
lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of Childe, correct?
She's here for the gnosis.
Yes. It appears the ever
This
busy
is a
Eudex
front.
Neuvillette
It can't be
doesn't
the-
wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to
This
the point
can't be the
of our
full
talk.
reason.
Yes, as you surmised, understanding Childe's situation is
Okay,
indeed
one of the
the
goals.
goals of this trip.
Yeah.
As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya, as well as Fatui harbingers, Childe and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Childe be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The
don't
rules
trust
governing
this.
attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled.
Good
I
deflection.
apologize for being
Very good
unable to
deflection.
grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as
You
Chief
think-
Justice.
You think if it came down to it, Arlecchino could beat them in a straight up fight? If like the top 3 have powers that rival gods, do you think number 4 could fight the Hydro Dragon to a standstill? Maybe? Because like Nahida's like, oh, I'm no match for the Doctor. But Nahida canonically is not that good at fighting, despite how absolutely busted she is as an playable unit. But if it came down to it, can Arlecchino take both of them?
Okay, why don't we back
Ooh,
up a step?
that's sinister.
You don't need to transfer Childe to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meropide to see Childe and confirm his condition.
Oh, we're going to jail!
It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
God, you're so hot. Sorry.
About that.
Sorry. Wait,
The
why not?
Fortress of Meropide has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there.
Just talk to
And
Risley.
Diplomatic issues do not suffice as an
Just
excuse.
strong arm Risley into
However,
cooperating.
If you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
Okay. What is it?
The knave showed up already? Well, Lyney did say that father will be returning soon.
This is perhaps the least shocked that Lumine has ever been when she hears that the Harbinger is here.
We didn't even know that Lyney was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yeah, but the knave is not easy to deal with for sure. That's true.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Right?
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
I think that
If
ship has
that were
sailed.
the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
Yeah, this is weird.
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an Archon.
In
True.
reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of
Oh.
Meropide, Childe recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Okay. So I will preface this by saying I haven't been spoiled on how these quests go. So I don't know like the plot and everything, but I do know this part. I do know Childe disappeared, and the source that I found this out from was when I was hunting down all the hydroculi. There's this one hydroculi that is in the fortress of Meropide. No, not in the fortress. There's one hydroculi that's in the middle of this archive that you have to open with a key. The key is forged from collecting 7 mysterious ore that scatters throughout all the 4.1 quests, like the research lab, the fortress quest, the world quest, and all of that. All of that effort to get just like 2 chests and 1 hydroculi. And one of the comments on the interactive map was like, "This is why Childe disappeared." So that's what that comment meant. Now I have the context. So Childe disappeared from Meropide. Interesting.
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meropide.
Oh, so he's just gone.
Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be
It's literally
possible.
underwater. I've been
I
there.
suspect that there's something else behind Childe's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Childe, and it is my duty
friends.
to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before.
He wants us to find him?
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meropide and investigate Childe's disappearance.
And to
This
go, we
was
have
my
to arrest
proposal
you.
during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene,
You're under
I
arrest.
offered to send someone to find out about Childe's situation and report back to her in detail.
Oh my god, we're going to
The
report to
knave did not
mommy.
seem satisfied
Dad, father,
by my
dad, sorry,
proposal,
daddy. No,
but
what?
she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
So why us?
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Childe. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly,
Don't we
is
still
the
have his vision
consideration
on
of
us?
the unique nature of the fortress of Meropide.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
No, it's Coupon Town. I've collected like what,
I would
1,500
not
coupons
define it
during
so
my time there?
crudely. The fortress of Meropide is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity.
That's true.
Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meropide may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
True.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may seek...
Oh my god, no! No, don't actually arrest us, I was kidding!
Detention. This will save
I
us
was
a lot
kidding!
of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Alright, we'll help our friend.
No matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice. Alright, we hereby accept this difficult task.
It's not that reluctant.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Meropide's entrance on Erinius once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves?
Handcuffs.
Is there something we need to prepare?
Handcuffs that fit, I don't know.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the
Oh
fortress
no,
are
I've been
nothing
inside.
like
It's
those
fine.
outside world.
It's not the best, but it's livable.
Even though we'll be there on trumped up charges, we'll be in prison for real.
Yes, we will.
On second thought, is it too late to back out?
You didn't think about this part, man.
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report, you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Now that's more like it.
Okay.
Traveler, let's go eat the best meal we can find. We'll eat so much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month.
We're not going for a whole month,
Are you
Paimon.
leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my
Oh, thank
personal
you.
gratitude.
You're so nice. Where's the cake? Where's my cake? Neverlet!
Oh, no need to thank me for it. Just be...
Where's my cake? 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 No, that's my birthday cake. Where's my cake? Man, he lied to us. There's no cake. Almost like to fall damage there. My foot clipped the edge.
Paimon will have that, and that. Oh, and one of those too. No Fontaine, thank you.
Oh my god, the trauma runs deep. Did you just finish eating that cake?
That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Paimon, do you have working digestion systems? Or do they just... Does food just go into the void? Do you actually, like, digest any of the food you eat? Or is it just like a Kirby situation, where food goes into the infinite void?
Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Fontaine. Just to avoid breaking...
Now let's break laws for real, yeah!
But here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Meropide.
Shh, shut the hell up!
Maybe this
Secret
is something
operation,
else.
Paimon, shut!
Let's just try our best to investigate everything quickly.
Paimon,
once we
I've
get
already
there.
been in there.
Paimon
It's
doesn't
not
want
that
to stay
bad.
in prison too long.
It's really not that bad. Oh, Charlotte? I see a camera.
Oh, what
Oh
is
my
that
god.
I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Told you to keep it down, freaking Paimon.
Hey, you can't hear a taste. And what are you doing here, Charlotte?
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here, and I was planning to get some great material out of him. But he didn't even show up.
Nah, that sucks. I hate being ghosted too.
Calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. And as long as you can score some juicy tidbits from the traveler, you might still be able to recover
No,
the cost of
no.
the meal.
Charlotte, confidential
You
mission,
know we can
alright?
still hear you, Charlotte.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the fortress of Meropide. You didn't commit a crime.
We
did you?
embezzled
Just
trillions of dollars, Charlotte.
Hey, we would never. We're just going there to...
Yes, Charlotte, we embezzled trillions of dollars. Please do not ask anymore. We'll be off now.
to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret.
Stop whispering! Whispering in this game never works. We're going to serve our sentences and redeem ourselves, or spoiling the ending of a detective novel in public. Okay, okay, that seems inconsequential enough.
Huh? You're being arrested for...
Yeah, new law. Farina put that shit in.
Oh.
New constitution.
Now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty
That's pushing it.
despicable. Almost as offensive as committing...
No, that's pushing it. That's pushing it.
You mean Paimon really did something that serious?
Yeah. Spoilers are punishable by death. Just ask any Twitch streamer.
Sorry, Paimon really messed up.
Well, in that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all.
Yeah.
Oh, how
Step aside,
disappointing.
Charlotte. It's okay.
Right, there's still a chance. Since you're going to be at the fortress of Meropide, would you be willing to help me gather some material for a story?
Oh no.
About that, Paimon doesn't think
We'll be
have
doing
any
time and community service and getting
Nothing
coupons.
difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face to face with the warden of the fortress.
Okay.
He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. It's incredibly rare.
Right?
On top of that, the Fortress of Meropide has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the
Can't
person
you
in
just-
charge there. Oh, if I could
I don't know,
write an
wander around the
exclusive article
fortress?
about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
You make it sound easy, but it really depends.
Of course, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. So this meal is on
Oh,
me.
Charlotte, we are buying enough to eat for a whole. No.
We'll do anything you want.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right?
Told you.
Wait, just how much did you order?
What if we need to poop in the fortress? We ate so much.
Well, guess we have nothing to regret now.
We got it for free, Paimon.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please, please, don't forget about the material for my news article.
That's okay. We'll make it up to you, Charlotte. We'll make sure you can sell 3 trillion papers. Don't worry. This paper will outsell the Bible. You'll make all that money back.
Paimon just said something really ominous, didn't she?
What did you say?
Step on up.
Did you guys decide on a name for your kid yet? Oh, it's still the same dialogue from 4.2. Oh, can I hear Farina crying in here? I have to like deafen everything, right?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in!
Is it the wrong knob?
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
I don't hear her. Isn't like Farina supposed to be crying in this fountain? Do I have the right volume knob? I mean, I know what she says. I just wanted to hear it for myself.
Paimon coming in!
It's okay.
Is this level okay? Can you hear
Maybe I did the setting wrong. It's okay though.
Surprise!
Maybe it was SFX because I don't think it's not a real line of dialogue. It must have been a sound effect. I need to dial FX and just wait, maybe. Oh wait, what?
Over here!
Was he outside? Oh yeah. Wait, the fortress isn't here. What? The fortress isn't even remotely close to here. What do you mean the entrance to the fortress of Meropide?
Alright, Nervalek, we're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only
No!
entrance to the
No, it's
fortress of
not!
Meropide from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meropide is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside as you may think. You will see for yourselves once you are down there.
I swam in when I was doing the hydroculi.
Right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Paimon, we went to the
Oh, and there's one
primordial
more
sea.
thing.
This
I
is
mentioned that
nothing.
I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates.
Doesn't he just
The
have
Duke
siege
rarely
wind?
ever leaves the fortress of Meropide, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware.
Okay.
So please bear that in mind.
Ready for my rant? Because Nivelette opened the floodgates here.
All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
This fortress is gonna bring back some memories.
Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts, I presume? Don't worry, they won't escape on my watch.
Try me.
Like we would try.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meropide.
They make it sound like the shit's Azkaban, but it's not that bad. I like the world quest. I really did. This is the start of my rant. The world quest was really good. The
So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
the whole concept of like,
You two seem to be taking this pretty well.
wait, does Madeline
It's
not
rare
know?
to see convicts in such a good mood.
We're here. This isn't the fortress like here? That's the fortress, right?
Surprise!
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well now, aren't you the lucky one? Must be nice to be on good terms with the big shots like the Chief Justice. The only people I get to see every day are the new inmates.
Yeah, that's not
Well,
so bad.
have you tried service with a smile? Who knows? It might
In
help
a
your
prison?
professional reputation.
Yeah, right. As if. Every criminal comes through here looking miserable. How can I smile with such a toxic work environment?
That's
Even if I did smile
understandable.
at them, the convicts would probably just think that I'm some freak getting some kind of twisted enjoyment from their pain.
Oh, she's got a point.
We can smile. It's not like we're here on any
I've finished
real
transferring
crimes.
You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep, I'll take it from here. You head on back
You wanna
to
like
that bright and sunny
swap?
hills above.
You wanna go upstairs? You don't have to live down here, like.
Okay, let me see. You are the Traveler and Paimon,
Present.
correct?
That would be us.
Let me confirm your charges and sentence. Let's see. You two are charged with eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence: 45 days?
We should have just spoiled the novel instead, man. We should have just spoiled the novel. Come on.
Wait, you mean the cake that Nervalet gave us?
It was a trap.
Just looking at the charges, it seems you two are capable of causing...
What the hell is written on there? That can't be the only thing on there.
Considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount
No,
to trying
it's
to
not!
assassinate the Hydro Archon herself.
Again, everybody in this nation is crazy.
Now I've seen everything. Anyway, we still need to finish processing you before you can enter the Fortress of Meropide. Please stand in front of the board over there. I'll take your mugshots with my camera.
Alright, fine.
All right. But be sure to catch Paimon's good side.
Paimon, it's a mugshot. You're not gonna get a good side. She doesn't have a turning animation.
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will be along to guide you inside the fortress. Please be sure to cherish this opportunity for rebirth.
Sure thing.
Huh? Rebirth? Isn't that a little much? We're only gonna be here for 45 days!
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay! Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler!
We don't need to introduce ourselves, right?
Save it. Not like I'll remember your names. Move it.
Time to do hard time. I wonder if the basement of the Meropide is still open, because I had to blow that open last time I was there. This isn't Oh, this is Meropide. Okay.
So, are you one of the guards here? Is there anything we should be careful of while we're here?
You should stop trying to chat up the guards. They seem like they all hate themselves.
Did Paimon already ask something she wasn't supposed to?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me?
You don't seem like a guard.
This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this.
He's a criminal.
Credit coupons?
Okay. He's a criminal. Got it.
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few things. But next time, it'll cost you some coupons. Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupons. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meropide. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem. Coupons can even change fate itself.
Define
So,
fate itself.
credit coupons are a currency that can only be used
I thought
here?
the whole deal in Unfinished Comedy, where the highest earning credit coupon goes outside for a while to visit the outside world. I thought that was just a one-time deal. What do you mean by changing fate itself?
It's not as simple as that. Like Moret said, everyone gets a chance at rebirth. No matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Meropide. You have to start over and earn your coupons. Everyone starts
I already
from
been
the
through
same
that, man.
place, and you have a chance at a new, less terrible life. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupons. They symbolize true fairness and true justice. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even after they've served their sentence.
Huh.
Oh, so that's what the Fortress of Meropide is like. Huh. Paimon was under the impression that it'd be more like a prison.
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be the last chance you get for a while. After being away from the sunlight for so long, even the terrifying depths of the sea start to feel like home. It just stops feeling oppressive.
Until you
know?
drown.
Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Have you seen Childe? Nope. Guess not.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free. Any more info is gonna cost you.
I have the coupons.
So
I
all
earned a
you care about
bunch.
is Mora. Wait, no. Coupons?
Almost there. It's down through here. Your turn to give it a try.
Fine. We're in the Meropide now, yeah? Yeah. Oh god, I forgot how much I hated navigating this place. Ugh, this place was gross to navigate. Yeah, like the section in Unfinished Comedy when I had to go earn credit coupons, trying to run around everywhere looking for the place. Oh, it was awful.
So, you're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
We didn't do shit, Deacon. I don't know about you.
Our lives weren't that bad.
I like the fencing techniques in her auto attack animation. Ah, yes. I wanted to do the whole rant about Unfinished Comedy and why, even though I loved it, I hated the fact that it existed. But we're talking so much with dialogue, I don't think I get that chance.
So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of Meropide? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals too. Oh, they sure don't look happy.
Gee, you think?
Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts.
Think about something sad. You're never gonna eat here again! That meal was your last!
Oh, right. We're on someone else's territory now. We need to think of a good way to act like criminals to get by.
You're stuck eating bread in here for the rest of your days.
Might not be able to rescue us.
Yeah.
Hey! Don't scare Paimon! Oh, Paimon's not ready for all this.
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but you wouldn't have happened to anger someone important, did you?
Kinda?
Someone important? Paimon doesn't think so.
We literally fought several gods.
Suddenly trying to talk to us now.
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so you just go on over there by yourselves. I've done my job, so good luck.
Bye. I'm sure we'll never smooth
What
again.
was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here?
Apparently not.
They're already onto us?
Oh.
Prisoners
It's Risley.
numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. These Gardamex aren't here to attack you. In fact, they're here as your
My
honor
God.
guard. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the Gardamex come and wait in formation.
Wait, you know about our connection with Neuvillette?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here, even if you're friends with the Chief Justice. Quite fair.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Oh my god, his
Lovely
tone
weather today,
his tone flipped
isn't it?
so fast.
Oh, greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as
How are
you
all
say
of
it
you
is.
not pale as shit?
How great it would have been if only the fortress of Meropide had been built on the coast, huh? It would have been so convenient to enjoy a nice chat in the sunshine.
My profuse apologies. I just got so nervous when I saw you,
So this is the Duke. He sure looks a lot younger than Paimon imagined.
Is that a compliment?
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was responsible for your welcome. I trust you were satisfied with his guidance?
Indeed.
Outstanding.
I'll give him
Well,
a
Deacon,
I'll give him
I
a
recall
5-star
we
y'all
discussed
preview.
fate
Why
during
not?
our last work meeting, I believe that fate will reward all those who take every aspect of their work in life seriously. When you return to your bunk, you'll find the guards have issued some extra credit coupons to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Grace. Oh, and you too. I can't believe you gave me such praise.
No
if
problem.
you need anything in the future, anything, please, come find me anytime.
It's good to make friends.
No credit coupons necessary.
Well, I believe that concludes the introductions. We've already taken enough time here. Deacon, if you would.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please.
He goes back
follow
into
me.
like one extra
To make you
coupon.
feel more welcome, I'll show you around the various facilities of the Fortress of Meropide. I hope it'll help you adjust to life here.
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. Paimon can't figure out what this guy's thinking at all.
How much does he really know?
No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. Alright, let's keep up with him.
Oh man. You know I've been here. All these landmarks are already open.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think like that?
Yeah, we're totally
real
real.
criminals, you know. What if we're too difficult to handle?
Bro, have you seen Risley?
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the Fortress of Meropide, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself or for the guards. Now, we've arrived at a very important place, the Coupon Cafeteria. You can come here and claim one welfare meal each day.
Welfare meal? You mean it doesn't cost anything?
For a good reason, Paimon.
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee that they at least have the basic means to survive.
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost you credit coupons just to get a cup of water here.
True.
For fish like you who just arrived with nothing, you'd have to go to work hungry until you earned enough coupons to eat. It was only after His Grace became the administrator that we got the free meal rule.
Wow.
Now everyone gets a square meal every day, even no-good slackers who've never picked up a wrench in their whole lives. Nobody starves to death here.
In the Fortress of Meropide, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. In some sense, you could say using the coupons is a form of trade.
Sure.
But trade is always conducted by people. So if we want trade here to prosper, we need everyone to work hard and live their lives. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. And that would only make things more difficult for me. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here, you should say that everyone's hard work has improved the living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide.
Sure. We'll go
Your
with that.
Grace's reasoning is correct, but what I said is also true. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here. You'd be hard-pressed to find anywhere else as fair and reasonable.
Right! Paimon sees your point. By that logic, this place doesn't seem so fair
Alright,
at all.
hold that thought.
Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly. But it seems the inmates really respect the Duke because of his attitude, right? We should still try to verify the truth with our own eyes.
Let's continue this way.
Sure. Let's go. Pancration ring, okay.
This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. Their daily work alone isn't enough of an outlet for them. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this dedicated venue. This way, nobody will get involved unless they want to be.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra coupons? Oh, what do you think, traveler? Interested?
Sure.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring...
Are we trying to sound hardcore? Seems like you know me too well.
So, did you set this place up too?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring, and I collect a portion of the proceeds in return. Of course, the fees are also quite useful.
Oh. Do you mind if we ask what they're used for?
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise. Why?
It's just a fight pit.
Interested in how to manage a pancration ring?
Oh, no. Paimon was just wondering if that's how you paid for everyone's welfare meals.
A reasonable guess. I see you have a talent for entrepreneurship.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a talent! So we can start a business here?
We gotta leave in a bit,
That
Paimon.
is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Wait, there's a quest here? Is this left over from my finished comedy? Did I just never do this one? Oh no. I want to go to Pancration for a bit. Wonder if you're actually allowed to fight in it now. I didn't bother checking this place out after I finished the unfinished comedy quest. Doesn't seem like it. Ooh. Oh, it's upstairs. I have the waypoints. Might as well. Wait, it's still up? How? Isn't this the upper floor? Oh wait, this isn't the upper floor. This is the upper floor. That's not the upper floor either, right? No, this is the upper floor.
Over here.
Your Grace. Good morning. I mean, good afternoon. No, wait. What time is it again?
What time indeed? Time waits for no one, so it's best to keep
How
an
does
eye on
nobody else in the prison have this problem?
My apologies.
Being underwater
Your
means you
Grace.
can't tell day from night. How does only this guy have that problem?
That guy's so nervous he almost forgot to breathe.
Sorry. Forgive my manners.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guards will inform you where your bunk is later. In the Fortress of Meropide, criminals usually spend most of their time in either the production zone or the sleeping areas.
The production zone? What does it produce? Is that where we'll be working?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons. If you have other skills, you can skip your shifts to earn them in other ways.
Uh-huh.
Wow. Wait, you're the manager of this place? And you're just
I know, right?
faces that it's okay to skip work?
The fact that the Fortress of Meropide has continued operating completely autonomously is proof enough that most people are willing to work honestly and earn a stable income. As for what we produce, many of the clockwork machines seen all over Fontaine originate from our workshop. Therefore, the Fortress of Meropide is not only a place where criminals serve their sentences, but also a giant machine factory.
Yes, that's
There's
true.
no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow.
You got it, boss.
Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
Lyney? What? What's he here for?
Oh!
Huh?
Oh, you really scared me there. I didn't expect to see you here, Your Grace. I thought maybe I was so tired from work that I was starting to see things.
Lyney.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Stay focused and keep up the pace. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just
I didn't
worried
expect to
about
find
how
Lyney
we'll
here.
have to work tomorrow.
What's he doing here? Maybe me using Lynette is Oh, now we can go to the Pancration Ring. We'll go there later. Seedren! Seedren is Hydro? Wow. I didn't even know her element until now. I did not think Seedren's Hydro.
What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewinne.
Then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewinne here is the Fortress of Meropide's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over now?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. As for your work, there'll be someone else to guide you through the details. Is there anything else? I seldom conduct tours, so why don't you just ask if you have any questions?
Well, this is our first time here.
Have you seen Childe?
I'm not sure what to ask.
Just start with
Then
that.
let's head back to the coupon cafeteria. Maybe a meal will help you think up some questions.
You should at least try to be excited. Our free meals are actually pretty good here.
I guess. Why is Lyney here? Are we just like gonna pretend to not know each other? Is that the play?
Step on up.
Where's Pancration? Okay. Might as well check that quest out. Genevieve. Paimon can't fight on my behalf. This is a part of... Wait, isn't this a part of Unfinished Comedy? That I had to like do the prison to unlock? Oh, this might be Unfinished Comedy stuff. Speaking of then, Unfinished Comedy Rant. I enjoyed the world quest, I really did. The Narzissenkreuz world quest chain from 4.0 all the way to 4.2, I thought were genuinely some of the best writing Genshin has produced in a vacuum. Unfortunately, that's where my problem lies with the quest. I was really enjoying it up until Unfinished Comedy happened. I loved the premise of Unfinished Comedy. I loved meeting Caterpillar, and I loved meeting Lanoir. But then they tried to shoehorn it into a part of the Narzissenkreuz. I think I would have like genuinely completely loved it if the entire quest was actually just focused around a standalone story that happened in the fortress. But the fact that they tied it into the world quest, I started having some problems with that, because the world quest has some tangential ties to the Archon quest. It deals with the Primordial Sea, it deals with the Abyss Order, it deals with the well, the Abyss Order in Fontaine, which is like the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. They try to use the power of the Abyss and all that. So it obviously has ties to the main story, like things I mentioned in the Primordial Sea, and mentions the all-devouring narwhal, and that's honestly most of what I know about the narwhal ahead of time. It's just that it was mentioned in that quest line. The concept of Mary Ann, how Oceanus are really born, all of this have ties with the Archon quest, but we can't really accept both stories as canon at the same time because there are a lot of internal inconsistencies, and nowhere did it become more evident than in Unfinished Comedy. The whole premise of Unfinished Comedy is that you're in the Fortress of Meropide and you meet a young girl that's like 8 years old. Her name is Lenoir, and her only friend is Caterpillar. And everybody else, it goes on about their daily prison lives and basically doesn't care about her. I don't think that quest can exist. Like, it does not make sense for Unfinished Comedy to be a thing. If that quest exists, it flies in contradiction of everything we already know about Meropide, to the point where this is a plot hole that is so wide that I don't think it can justify its existence. You're telling me, for Risley, and Sidrun, the Duke of Meropide and the head nurse of Meropide, two people that monitor every single aspect that happens in this fortress. They know everything that goes on in here. But they do not know about the fact that a convicted female prisoner gave birth in the prison, died during childbirth. The child, who is innocent and free of crimes, is then confined in the prison and grew up here for 8 years without ever going to the outside world, received basically no care from all but one guard. And her only friend is Caterpillar, who is actually a 400-year-old hilichurl man. And all of this has happened for 8 years without Risley or Sidrun doing a thing to help them. That makes absolutely no sense. You cannot tell me that you cannot tell me to possibly accept that. If Risley truly knows everything in the fortress, there's no way he doesn't know of Lenoir's existence. He would have just gotten her out. She doesn't belong in Meropide. Everybody would agree she doesn't belong in Meropide. Nobody chose to do anything about it. Unfinished Comedy as a quest can really only exist if you, for the entire duration of it, pretended that Risley and Sidrun literally did not exist as characters. And in fact, the characters in that comedy quest does not make any mention to the Duke or make any mention to the head nurse whatsoever. It's as if the entire Fortress of Meropide is like a different alternate universe, except Risley and Sidrun never existed. If you presented that quest to me now, in a vacuum, I can say that as a quest, Unfinished Comedy functions well. I will rate it like, 9 out of 10. I think it's a really good quest. And then you try to tie it into the Narzissenkreuz, because after we save Lenoir and Caterpillar just goes with us as one of our advisors for the remainder of the Narzissenkreuz Ordo. That can't be it, right? I don't think that can. I guess we just spam Q. Yeah. But like, you're telling me to accept the quest to be part of the Narzissenkreuz canon, even though the premise that happens in is so ridiculous that it cannot possibly happen. That's... I don't know if I can buy that. If I accept that the world quest isn't canon, I think it would be a lot better. But then the world quest kind of starts stepping over the Archon quest's toes. You physically go into the Primordial Sea, you physically fight one of the remnants of what happened 500 years ago, and you physically have mentions made, like very vague mentions made, to concepts like Mary Ann and the all-devouring narwhal. And I guess the kicker on top of that, Seymour, the dog in the story quest chain, appears in Farina's trailer. She's hugging Seymour. That's not her dog. Farina is not Mary Ann. They're two different people. So what gives? Right? Anyway, I had some time to do this rant because I think this was a leftover quest from Unfinished Comedy that I'm just cleaning up real quick. Yeah, Rag and Bone Shop, that's definitely unfinished comedy. But overall, I did think like the Ordo chain, I think it started off really well. The idea of you're in Irenaeus and you meet this tiny little Melusine, and then you finds out that the pet dog of this Melusine is actually a relic from 500 years ago. And from there, you find tomes that leads you to the Abyss, which is massive lore drops, by the way. If you care about Genshin lore, the Narzissenkreuz is genuinely quite mind-blowing in terms of the reveal it drops on you. I guess it's just how the story is presented that I have some problems with it. I had roughly the same feelings about the Arenaras, although not to the same extent. The Arenara questline, I thought it was great. I actually did like the 11 hours of it.
Welcome to the Rag and Bone Shop.
Is the Rag and Bone Shop still stocking like story quest items now? Oh, not it. But like even the Arenara questline, I don't think it as a whole can coexist along with the Sumeru Archon quest without creating some massive plot holes along the way. It's just like the writing between the two major storylines, one that's voiced and one that's unvoiced, they occasionally clash with each other to a degree where it's really hard to believe that they can happen within the same universe. It's not as noticeable in Sumeru, but in Fontaine around 4.1, it became really damn obvious. Which is also, I guess, kind of a shame, because in my mind, the world quest is genuinely really good. In Sumeru and Fontaine, both world quests have thus far ended with a Lumine solo section, which is nutty. You don't even get that in the Archon quest. Lumine doesn't get the spotlight in the Archon quest. The Archon quest at the end, you're fighting like the big climatic final boss of the story and whatnot. Cool. But in the world quest, the struggles feel more personal, right? It is genuinely like the Traveler and Paimon solving a major world-ending crisis. Like, the way I did it, because my playstyle is I finish everything else before I do the Archon quest, it was so weird having Tainari in Sumeru explain to me what a contamination is, even though I have already spent the past 11 hours working with my new mushroom friends to kill the root of all contamination, so there shouldn't be any contamination left in Sumeru. But then as we saw through like the Archon quest as well as Nahida's Act 2 story quest, that shit's not true. We didn't kill the root of contamination, so what the heck did Lumine actually fight? There's some differences there, right? Kind of the same thing with Narzissenkreuz. Lumine defeated Narzissenkreuz, and we persuaded him into being a good guy and all that. Is that really it? Like, oh, there's a round 2. Okay, cool. Let's do a round 2. I'm not in a rush anyway. We can go to the cafeteria later. Oh my god, we're fighting with a Tui.
Frozen. Crisp, you'll get frostbite.
Is this a melt combo? Oh. Melt! Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Cool. I'll wait for the melt to come back.
It's time for a flash for that.
Melt it! Oh my god. Oh, they're just tanking that. What a trooper. Melt him?
It's no problem.
Reverse melt? Wow. So I enjoyed. I can't understate this enough. This whole rant isn't me complaining about the world quests. I love the world quest. Like I enjoyed Arenara a lot. I enjoyed Narzissenkreuz a lot. I cannot understate just how amazing those quests were. It's just that my problem came when they tried to like shoehorn it alongside the main canon in a way that I don't think works. My theory is that we know ahead of time that a lot of Genshin's quests were written before the game even came out. You can go look at the Travail video as like the biggest proof, where Dainsleif goes over all of the major nations. We know that the major storyline for Genshin is pretty much already written and done, right? But I don't think they did the same for the world quests, and there are some plot holes along the way. They established a general premise for how the Archon quest is going to play out from beginning to end. It ends all the way, I'm assuming, in what is to be Celestia. But I don't think they flesh out all the details. And now when they're trying to make all the details with every new region, I'm pretty sure the world quests were written after the fact. And so there are some clashes in the plot. My biggest problem that still boils down to the end of this is if you just take a step back during all of Unfinished Comedy and you're like, wait a minute, all this happened with Wriothesley and Sidrin in Meropide? And you're telling me they didn't do anything about it? No shot. No one's gonna believe that. That is the most unbelievable thing you can ever say to my face. And the thing that bothers me is that they didn't even try to address it, right? You probably could have made it acceptable if you didn't try to hand wave it away. You could have said something like, why isn't Wriothesley doing anything about this girl who was born to one of the prisoners who died in childbirth? This girl does not belong in the prison. You need to get her out of here. She's lived there for 8 years. She grew up there. For 8 years, she's never seen the outside world. That's the entirety of her life. That's a objectively tragic thing. Wriothesley would not allow that to happen. Oh, I can't get in from here anymore. Whoops. Wriothesley would never allow something like that to happen. That's just... everything we understand about him as a character screams that's not going to be a thing, right? But it happened. And they didn't do a thing to cover that up. They didn't try anything to even include their names. If you Control F the script for all of Unfinished Comedy, and you type in the words Duke, Nurse, Sidrin, or Wriothesley, there's 0 results that pop up, I'm pretty sure. They don't even mention him. Which I find is so weird. Like, the entire quest is contained within the interactions of 2 guards, one that really wants to help Lenoir and one that really doesn't. That's a huge altercation in the prison. Alongside was like a whole massive event that holds like, hey, here's a contest to collect credit coupons. You get the most and you can step outside. And the guards are like, ooh, if Lenoir wins, she can see the outside world for the first time. This whole interaction is going to happen without the Duke's knowledge? I don't know about that. It just seems so weird to me. Throw skill. Where are the drums? Oh. Wait, it has a 3-second cooldown to throw? Why? Why does it have a 3-second cooldown to throw? Anyway, we'll be back to the Archon quest in a bit. I just wanted to get this off my chest, because it seems like I'm taking crazy pills on this. I don't know. I did really enjoy the concept of like a Lumine solo. It's really a shame that the Archon quest doesn't do it. Lumine, or you know, if you play as Aether, they're in all the cutscenes. Like they get all the cool titles. They're the ones that fight the Raiden Shogun. They're the ones that become the first Sage of Boor. But like in those climactic battles, you're not really using Lumine to do it. You're using like your whole party. It doesn't necessarily like diminish the experience, because I genuinely don't mind that aspect. But I think there's something special that adds on to it when like for these climactic moments, here's a level 80 trial Lumine. Go. I think that's just so neat. It really feels like a more personal struggle. The Narzissenkreuz is battling the Abyss Order from the ancient times past, as well as the Aranara, where it is now revealed that the Aranara remember 2 people. 1 is us, and 2 is the golden-haired blonde traveler from 500 years past. That's our twin. That's really important revelations. And it felt more personal than the Archon quests. Anyway, rant over, back to this.
What do you think of the food? Does it meet your expectations? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Meropide wasn't very good. Who would have guessed that criminals get to eat tasty food like this every day?
Main thing is that it's free.
Isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to draw? Seems like you two are quite fortunate.
What?
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word with Walsey, so you...
Damn, we get special treatment everywhere we go.
Oh, you mean the meals are random?
Yes, what you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's a distasteful little game that Chef Walsey likes to
Bro,
play
that's
here
fucked
in the
up.
cafeteria.
You can't do that.
Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat tasty food like this every meal...
Okay, Paimon.
Fontaine would skyrocket for sure!
Paimon.
Excuse me, did I hear you mention Neuvillette just now? I've been wondering how he's doing. Is he busy with work? Has he been taking care of his health?
He seems healthy no matter how you look at him. But he works so hard all the time, so it must be really tiring.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit. Looks like you can stop worrying so much, Sigewinne.
Oh, that's good. But I still feel like it's been too long since I've heard any news about him.
How do you know each
No
other?
news is good news. Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can invite you to accompany us.
But isn't the Fortress of Meropide independent from Fontaine's court system?
Nah, it's all a cover-up.
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworld, so we naturally have to stay in touch about this and that. Monsieur Neuvillette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly and freely with him. Talking with him feels quite effortless. In light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way to show respect and accommodate him.
Fair.
In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited by Monsieur Neuvillette. But unfortunately, I can only do so until the end of this meal. After this, you two will just be inmates here.
That's fine.
You're very welcome. Well, your new life awaits. Are you finished eating? Then perhaps you were hoping to ask for some...
Hold on, we still have to like deal with the fact that Lyney is here, right? Wait, it's our same dorm room. This is the same room that Caterpillar and Lenore had, right? We're in the same room. Fairly sure it's the same room. I remember this hallway.
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. As new inmates, the only thing you need to worry about is what to do and when to do it. Don't make any extra trouble for yourself. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
Aye aye. Oh, it's leaking. Guards, it's leaking.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this. The days of staying home and reading detective stories are like a dream now.
True.
By the way, Traveler, we saw a lot of things worth investigating just now.
Right.
Even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, judging from what he said at the end, it seems that he was only welcoming because we know Neuvillette. We are criminals, and Paimon did eat that cake, but we're actually here to help Neuvillette. Is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or is Paimon overthinking things?
Probably does know.
Yeah,
I'm only to bed.
Paimon thinks so too. He probably knew why we came here from the very beginning and intentionally wanted to send us a message. Maybe something like,
it will be a lot
"Hey,
easier.
I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything funny."
I guess.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like we can go back to Neuvillette empty-handed and say, "The dude looks scary, so we gave up."
Also, how do we get an early release? 45 days is a long time.
The Duke said that he was willing to go out of his way to show respect for Neuvillette, right? So, we at least need to try. But Paimon hasn't gotten a clue where we should start our investigation. You mean...
Lyney.
Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Paimon almost spilled the beans we
Is
were
it taboo
into
to call him out? What's wrong with just
Based
calling
on
his name here?
attitude, it looks like the Duke sees Lyney as just another inmate.
But what's wrong with just saying his name? Is it so bad to blow our cover? Like, does that even blow our cover? I mean,
Bam! He's in prison anyway!
maybe he's here. Maybe.
Right! Lyney and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? Oh, it's a card!
Ah,
Paimon didn't
Lyney's
notice
card.
it earlier. It looks like a magician's prop. Lyney must have left it here. He's in prison and still doing his little tricks, huh? Let Paimon have a look. It was nice to bump into you again. Let's catch up in the production zone tomorrow.
Okay.
What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write something important. If you say so, we can ask him what's going on tomorrow.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's get some rest now. Hey, you're finally awake!
The Skyrim line.
Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated by the guards until Paimon told them everything, and then Paimon woke up.
Oh my god. You're the worst criminal ever.
Hey, come on! It's just a dream, okay? Paimon wouldn't really squeal.
And then she was sleep talking the entire time.
Hey, lazy bones. What are you still doing here? If you don't want to starve, then get yourselves over to the production zone.
Sir, we already blew open the production zone. There was a cavern under there. There was an ore. Oh, I should cancel out my... It does give you 900 coupons? I guess this really is like one of those... I don't need the 900 coupons right now. So let's navigate for this quest. Good thing I have all the waypoints. I still hate navigating inside this place. It's awful.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got some luck getting assigned this space.
Special privilege. Let's go.
Don't interrupt me when I'm speaking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I don't want any mishaps. Every machine here is
You
worth
want to
more
bet,
than the
buddy?
both
You
of
want to freaking bet?
Working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can eat in the cafeteria after your shift. Get sloppy, and you dine in the infirmary. Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of its machines. And it also doesn't want to waste the production potential of any inmate. You got that?
Aren't inmates like literally allowed to slack off?
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then give it a little maintenance.
You told us to not break it!
Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
Alright.
Once the widget is hot enough to blow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget. So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem.
Fun minigame. Oh, it's jammed. Oh, it's jammed again? Okay. Bro! Sir, this machine is broken. It's jammed 3 times in 2 seconds. Sir, this machine doesn't work. Sir! I need a better machine, sir. I cannot work in these conditions.
You got it! Great! Now we can report back to the farm.
Huh. This one is tolerable. Though, since the processing is done by machine, the product is all pretty much the same anyway. Alright, I'll pass you for now. And we'll count up how many credit coupons
We submitted one. A single widget. Don't you need hundreds to put a garden mech together?
Paimon's exhausted. We're done now, right? Oh, that foreman.
Oh god. we handed in one cog. We're gonna starve. What is this output?
Even though Paimon's starving and wants to head straight to the coupon cafeteria.
You didn't do anything! I jumped! It's not like you were working on another machine.
His work too. He should be around here somewhere.
Step on up!
Lyney? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to be around here. Let's try looking somewhere else. Where could he be?
Hey, over here.
Hello.
Oh, you scared Paimon! How did you appear out of nowhere?
He was hiding, Paimon.
Oh, you scare so easily now? Is there something worrying you these days?
You little... The only thing we're worried about was trying to find you.
Sorry. Come over here and keep it down.
Okay.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
I'm literally
That's
here.
right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
Yeah, that's how that works.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here. Do you still remember him?
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Paimon remembers seeing him in the court of Fontaine before. Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time? We fought so hard at court to prove you were innocent, but now it looks like our incredible court battle was for nothing!
Keep it down.
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days. I put together a street performance and used the popularity we gained from the Opera House incident to attract a big crowd.
And then?
And then we robbed all of them.
Next, I invited several audience members to participate in the show. And then, with the entire audience watching, their wallets suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, we robbed them all.
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his accomplice, having assisted him in his crime.
Uh-oh.
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet. We just need to see how long it takes to discover them.
True.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick itself, I think the performance went perfectly.
Leave it to Lyney to magic himself into prison.
So what are they really doing here?
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, I promised that I'd tell you absolutely everything if you were angry about it. No more secrets. So I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time either. At the moment, the House of the Hearth's interests don't conflict with yours at all.
Okay, I don't doubt that.
We were instructed by
but
the father of our house, the Knave, to come here and conduct an investigation.
we're here for the same reason.
Told you so. See? Paimon guessed right.
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you haven't heard, but the fortress of Meropide hides a secret.
Oh.
Some even say that the entire fortress exists just to protect it.
The ore underground? The
House
entrance to
of
the
Hearth
primordial
has been
sea?
investigating this for a very long time, trying to uncover
The
its
primordial sea
mysteries.
underneath?
But recently, all of our informants, including the ones that had infiltrated the guards, suddenly vanished and have not been heard from since. We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason why we came here.
Alright, let's hear it.
Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Okay.
Huh? How did she manage to learn information?
I was under... So, okay, but I was also always under the impression that the gnosis is either with New Valette or it's the entire Order trees. So I don't think she... Yeah, like the whole thing, like I definitely don't think Farina kept it on her. Right? Because it would have been powering something. It would have been powering the Order trees. That's my most likely guess on where the gnosis is.
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work. But we trust her conclusions.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be in the fortress of Meropide and is related
That's not true.
to that secret.
I don't think so.
So it's all about the gnosis again.
Well, that's about it from our side. How about you two? Did Monsieur Nervulette send you here?
Bingo! The maid has been applying a lot of pressure. She wants to know what happened to Childe, so we came here
Yeah,
to
see, that's not why.
Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
Might as well.
You don't need to worry too much about that. She's just asking for a report on Master Childe's predicament as a means of pressuring you. Father used the situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere. Almost like a
I mean, that's
bargaining
not wrong.
Sometimes
It's a pretty classic
you need an
move.
excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And a harbinger is more valuable than you might imagine.
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to Master Childe too, then diplomatic relations with Fontaine could improve, and Snezhnaya might even be able to adjust its stance a bit.
Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually care about Childe's situation?
And we don't even care because of Arlecchino. We just care because it's Childe.
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. By the way, I have a suggestion.
I'm down.
Why
Let's do
don't
it.
we team up?
Let's do it.
Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to investigate the fortress of Meropide. It would be more efficient for us to work together.
Sure.
As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our highest priority remains resolving the prophesized crisis. You can trust us on that.
Fine. We'll do it. Never mind. We're not doing it.
See, I told you.
Is that so? Sure enough, it won't be
Never
easy
mind.
to
I wanted
convince
to work
them
with them.
Cooperate with us.
Lyney seems to be thinking pretty hard about something.
Of course he is. Lyney has been looking forward to a chance to reach an understanding with you ever since last we met. Or, I should say, we were really looking forward to teaming up with you this time.
Why can't I make that
Lynette,
choice?
Just tell them everything, why don't you?
Uh-huh.
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and consistent with your behavior since we first met. That's reasonable enough, and I agreed to cooperate on these terms as well. I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. All right then, there's no time to lose. I have some information to share, so listen carefully.
Okay.
Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered the fact that the fortress of Meropide has a forbidden zone.
I've been there twice, so...
Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, we were able to confirm the existence of the forbidden
It's
zone
not that
from the
forbidden. You just
guards.
take a lift and you're there.
You should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone? Could that be where Childe disappeared to? You're right, we'll definitely keep that in mind.
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. We have a few other unanswered questions, and we'll be investigating those as quickly as we can. Anyway, I hope you find our information useful at least. Oh, look at the time. You two must be hungry. You should go to the coupon cafeteria and get something to eat. I'll use my cards to get in touch with you again in the future.
Sure.
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear. Paimon's starving after all
Again,
that.
you didn't do any work.
Talk more about the investigation later.
You didn't do anything. We'll take this. It's always faster to take this waypoint because the lifts in Meropide are slow as hell.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last time. Oh, who knows how long it'll be until we're lucky enough to get that super tasty meal again.
Just hit, bro. Just hit.
Forget about it then. We'll just deal with the regular food for the time being. Let's just get out of here as soon as possible. But life here doesn't seem all that bad. Other than the foreman being kind of mean and the work being pretty tiring.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every fish who said that.
Every
Seems
fish,
you
huh?
fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surface. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a dead end, you won't even know how you ended up on that road in the first place.
Alright, old man. What you got?
I like your attitude. I can, let you in on a little something. Everyone's been telling you to just follow the rules and not cause any trouble for yourself. Am I right?
Yes.
But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exactly what they pretend to be. The rules for being a prisoner. The truth is, this place has a lot of hidden rules.
Indeed.
Huh? Hidden rules?
Rule 1, don't talk about Fight Club. Rule 2.
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you know them or not, once you break one, you might encounter something even worse than death.
No shanking your inmates. Don't drop the soap. What else?
Really? Oh, now you're really scaring poor Paimon. Don't joke around like that.
Of course.
Same prompt.
And I'd say that
Any
just
advice?
disappearing would be one of the better outcomes.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules, then Childe's disappearance might have something to do with that?
Maybe.
In that case, would you tell us some hidden rules? We definitely want to avoid breaking them.
Come on, mate. This is valuable information. The difference between life and death. Do you really think you can just ask and I would tell you?
I don't understand.
400 coupons. Take it or leave
We
it.
don't have many credit coupons yet.
Yeah, I know. Not like I'm going anywhere. Just come talk to me after you've saved enough. Moreover, you're new fish, freshly caught, and completely out of your element. What'd be the point in even telling you anything?
What's your price?
Before you've gotten a handle on
What's your
own
price?
lives?
I can guess some.
Come and find me once you've been here longer. I'm usually around the rag and bone shop. Just call me V-Doc. Bye-bye now.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying to scare us into buying fake information from him?
Nah, what else are we gonna use these coupons for? The food is free.
Investigation. Hidden rules, huh? But, like he said, we don't have any coupons and we're still not familiar with this place. Oh, there's nothing we can do about it now. We were so busy talking, we almost forgot to eat. Even if it's not the best, it's probably better while it's warm. Come on, dig in before it gets cold.
Okay. Nappy nap. Did I just unlock another Meropide quest? Both brains and brawn. No, that's the same quest.
Surprise!
Are we ever gonna see Fremine? He's here too, right?
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning, and we're free to do whatever we want all afternoon. But it seems like most of the other inmates choose to continue working through the afternoon to earn more credit coupons. Oh, and they also said that you can use coupons to skip work in the morning and free up your time. They weren't kidding. Credit coupons really can be used to do anything here. Paimon's so tired. And we'll need to wake up and go to work in the morning. Without any credit coupons, it's not like we can really do anything else. Nighty-night, Traveler. Paimon hopes we can keep making progress on our investigation tomorrow.
Okay. Tomorrow's a new day. It's Childe's vision. Whoa. It's the narwhal. Pancreation ring? Interesting.
Are you awake, Traveler? What's wrong? You seem to have something on your mind. Did you dream about something last night?
Yeah.
Is that even possible? Unless it wasn't an ordinary dream? Oh, Childe's vision! So you had it with you this whole time? Maybe the vision connected Childe's consciousness to yours.
Yeah.
And our investigation has its first major breakthrough. Good thing you brought.
Good thing they let us bring the vision in here.
So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Childe went?
Pancreation ring. He went to the pancreation ring.
Huh. Okay. Well, hopefully it'll be a bit more helpful in the future. What's more important now is that it's the start of another new day as prisoners. Let's do our best to earn more credit coupons.
Is this another Sub-Zero's festival situation?
Let's go. It's time to start working.
Does that choice actually matter? Can we actually skip work? I don't know.
Look who decided to show up.
Like,
Get
dialogue
your
choices
gear
in
and
this
get to
game
work.
largely doesn't
Time's
matter,
a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember to...
Can I just like start smacking it forever? Wait, does that work? Oh, I had to take it.
I'm on speed. But after so many shifts, it seems we're
Oh, you do thank you.
Hey there, fellow shift mates. I saw you finished your work, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Hi.
Oh, hey there. We've seen you before. Your assigned workspace is really close, isn't it?
What are you in here for? I killed a
That's
man.
right. The name's Rowan. This past few days, I couldn't help but notice the new faces working nearby. I guess we were destined to meet. I've been working here for almost 15 years. Even the foreman, Grainville, always calls me Chief.
Oh, really?
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
Oh, that's brutal. I'm gonna pick that option.
Hey, not so loud.
If there's anything you'd like to know, just ask me. I know the work here in the production zone better than the back of my hand.
Okay.
All right, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Rules.
Did you just ask about the rules?
Is that one of the rules? You don't ask about the rules?
Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from?
Alright. Seeing as I'm the one who came over here, you're already calling me Chief. I guess I can tell you a little. Truth is, you two keep working like this, you might be putting yourselves in danger.
Oh?
Huh? Wait, there's even a rule about that? What would have happened if you never told us about this?
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are usually pretty specific.
Okay.
But once you do break one, bad things happen.
Is this a competition thing or an overworking thing?
If you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, and if all you do besides eating and sleeping is just work, then something bad will happen during lunch on the 3rd day.
Oh. So just one more day, right? We just have to do that routine one more day.
If I knew that, then I wouldn't be standing here talking to you.
Maybe that's a way to get into the Forbidden Zone.
You mean, even you have never tried working 3 days like that before?
There's actually a legend about this rule. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. He was both efficient and eager on the job, and most other workers couldn't hold a candle to him.
Okay.
One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long as he could. Then during lunch on the 3rd day,
and
he disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated. Later, some people went and asked some of his past friends about him, but they said, never heard of the guy.
What the? How could that happen?
Okay.
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw for myself what he looked like.
Interesting.
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh? You... Listen, kid. This ain't the kind of thing you should be curious about. Let me tell you, you're better off forgetting about it and looking after yourself. Now I kind of regret ever telling
Look,
you.
3 days is not a long time.
Yeah,
I can definitely do that routine for like 2 weeks.
Really wanted to try?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Alright, if you insist. What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, Paimon misses your cooking now. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Let's go to the Pancration Ring.
Sure! If we're not going to work, then let's kill some time at the Pancration Ring.
Childe was there. No! Oh no! My hubris has come back for me. All right, let's get that quest out of the way then. It's on the same level as the dorms, if I remember correctly.
Step on up.
Guess we'll clear the quest first.
Surprise!
Fresh fish. Oh, we trained those guys. Hell yeah, those are our trainees kicking ass in the ring. Let's go.
Step on up.
Wait, isn't the guy in here? Guy? Ah, there he is. Okay, we have to do this fight before we can continue with the world quest, I guess. Oh my god. Why is an Inazuman guy in jail here? I just noticed that Genevieve is using an axe. That's interesting. Oh, wait, I can wape! Wape! Wape and melt! Massive damage! Look at that deeps! Oh, now his aura element is cycle, so we freeze. This should end it.
Like this.
There's a next match. It's not over. Oh wait, they piece out from the ring. I can continue with the quest now. Right?
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from participating. I don't make the rules, mind you.
We got the same spiel from doing this whole world quest.
Even convicts value their lives, don't they? I hope you can understand. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength, and you'll even earn some credit coupons in the process. What do you think? Interested?
Alright, let's do it.
And if we lose the game, will it cost us credit coupons?
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing every competitor in a
Okay.
place like the Pancration Ring. Okay, great. Let me walk you through the rules.
Let's do it.
The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes,
It's a
then
whack-a-mole.
you'll win credit coupons. But the second you mess up the order, you'll lose. Game over. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, thanks for your patronage, mate. Now, let the game begin.
Let's do it. Four times to complete the challenge. Okay. Let's do it.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said.
Yeah, easy.
I'll be. They weren't exaggerating about how strong you are. Don't worry, I wouldn't dream of shortchanging you. Here's the credit coupons you won. Put them somewhere safe.
How free flow is this quest really? Because it seems like earlier today we could have skipped work, and now we could have just chosen what to do in the afternoon. So it seems like there's like a morning slot where we can work or skip, and an afternoon slot where we can work,
Good thing it's finally
where we
time
can just
for
like work, ring, or investigate. Interesting.
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation. What do you have planned?
Complete the quest stage objective and certain quests will advance the story. Okay. While working the morning shift, apply for continuous working shifts on Grimo. Okay.
Right,
So we just talk to him and ask for more shifts?
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasted. Oh? What's with suddenly wanting to work so hard? You need coupons that badly?
Yep.
Sure. Let's just say we really want to test our limits.
Yep. Hit me.
Nice! We did well today. Let's keep it up.
Does it fast travels 3 days? Seems like we're going 3 days into the future.
Ooh, Paimon's had it. Who knew that?
You don't do anything, Paimon! It's not like I'm throwing you onto the platform. I'm jumping.
That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk anymore. Is it time to eat yet?
Yeah, lunchtime. Aw, she's so tired. Poor girl.
Paimon's exhausted. It's just work, and more work. Paimon's little body can't handle this much longer.
Do you actually do the work?
Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for 3 days now? And now it's lunchtime.
Yes.
Oh, Paimon feels a shiver going down her spine. What's going to happen? But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria safely. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all?
No.
Well,
there's more to
there's
this.
no use to just guessing all day. Paimon's stomach has been grumbling the whole time. Let's just eat already.
Right.
Paimon wonders what we'll get today. Maybe we'll get the super lucky meal. Wait, what?
This is...
What in the world is this? What's with Paimon's food? And yours is the same.
What the hell is that?
This stuff meat? But it looks and feels so bizarre. What kind of chef would make food like this?
Isn't Wolsey within earshot of us?
What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about?
Is this meat contaminated with the primordial sea? And so the prisoners that broke the hidden rule got dissolved?
No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean, just don't say it. Hey, isn't that Wolsey over there? He must have made the food, right? So let's just ask him about the food and be done with it. Hey, Wolsey, have a moment?
What is it? I'm about to go report the numbers for today's free meal, so you'd better make it quick.
Think fast! Slap him with the meat.
It's about the meat in our meals. Look, does it seem normal to you?
The meat? Oh, that. Looks perfectly fine to me. Totally normal. You better hurry
Buddy!
up and shout out.
What the fuck?
How could this be fun? Hey, don't leave! You barely even looked at it! Hey! Ugh, what should we do now? Wolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day.
The plot
Is he trying
thickens.
to hide something? Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. Paimon was positively famished a minute ago, but now she's lost her appetite. What
That's
would
a
you
clue,
like to
is
do
it?
this afternoon? Okay, let's see if we can find any new leads.
Okay.
Surprise!
Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Fitzroy.
Oh, hello. You two are the ones who were with His Grace.
The nervous guy.
No need to be so nervous.
Sorry. I couldn't help but think of His Grace once I saw you, and well, it's hard to say. Maybe I am. He's got a very overwhelming presence.
Don't blame you.
Makes me feel like I'm just some insignificant little bug.
Wait, seriously?
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess of things. It's like a reflex. I just instantly start to tense up the moment I see a smart and capable person like His Grace. What? Please, don't say anything like that out loud. How could you possibly think so?
We're doing him dirty. We're doing him real dirty, huh? We can take this one step at a time and go to lower production first, and then upper. Deacon.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Paimon. No need to tease me, okay? I won't trip on the same step twice. Listen, I feel ashamed about last time. Thank you for praising me in front of His Grace.
Oh,
Here
there's
are
no
the extra
need.
credit coupons he gave me. I'd like you to have them.
There's no need, buddy.
Huh? No, we couldn't take them. They're your reward after all.
But when I was welcoming you, I didn't do anything but give you the stink eye. Come on, I insist. These coupons are nothing compared to getting the attention of His Grace. I won't take no for an answer.
Okay. Now I wonder. Maybe I'm overthinking this now. Does that violate a rule? Being given credit coupons from another inmate without having worked for it. Is that actually just breaking another rule? The deacon just get us in trouble.
Step on up.
Hello. Hello, me.
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying to earn credit coupons all the time, but it seems like you haven't neglected your investigation work after all.
Paimon likes having more coupons, but no one wants to work all the time. Have you also been investigating the area, Lynette?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me.
Uh-huh.
My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. But knowing him, it won't be long before we get more leads.
Sure.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
Huh? Credit coupons? Why are you giving us these?
I've been here longer than you, so credit coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply. What is in short supply are interesting people to talk with.
Sure.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. We'll be sure to make good use of these coupons then. Thanks a bunch!
Thank you, Lynette. Wait, why are we getting so much money? What the hell is that on the ground?
Surprise! Hey, look! There's something here! Looks like a research notebook. That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. Is he a fan of Seedwing? He must have dropped this. Let Paimon read it real quick. The Melusine perceive the world very differently from humans. There are significant deviations. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty is also very different from that of humans. This must be taken into consideration when giving gifts.
What?
Ooh.
What?
This all sounds pretty serious. He sure did his homework. And as for the notebook, let's take it.
Oh god. No. Seedwin is... I don't know this about Seedwin. Is she a Melusine? She doesn't appear as one. She never struck me as being a Melusine. Maybe I'm wrong.
Over here.
Oh, there was something else up there. Oh shit, go back. I never pegged Seedwin as a Melusine. I just thought she was something else entirely. To be perfectly honest. This is the Duke's office. Wait, this isn't the Duke's office? I came here thinking unfinished comedy. This is the place where you did all the line up, like they did all the long ass lining up. So you said there's nothing here worth looking at?
Surprise!
Anywhere else we can check out? Anything under the stairs? Oh, hello. It's Rowan.
Huh? Rowan? What are you doing here, Chief?
I was injured a bit just now. Nothing major. I think I just pulled something.
Liar.
A little mishap.
Don't believe you for a second.
Unavoidable at work, you know?
Don't believe that.
Paimon wouldn't have thought someone as experienced as the Chief would still get hurt on the job.
I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing. Where's Seedwin when you need her anyway?
Oh, she's
One
not
time
here.
I
That's
need
a
to make
good
a quick
point.
trip to the infirmary.
Oh, you mean she wasn't in the infirmary?
Yeah. The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before lunch, and nobody knows where Seedwin gets off to.
Really?
Huh. That's actually really strange. Seedwin's always super dedicated to her
Yeah,
work.
where could she go?
Where else would she possibly go?
Interesting.
Forget it. I can take care of a small sprain like this on my own anyway. No need to trouble her.
Alright, the last clue, all the way down there.
Yep. Over here.
Oh, Cedron.
Siege Wing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? What are you doing in the production zone?
Hello, Traveler. Paimon.
Hello.
Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any patients to look after in the infirmary. I thought I'd come here and enjoy the sight of everyone.
There's no way that's all you do.
Enjoy? What's there to enjoy here?
It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting.
You're not a Melusine. This is not what the Melusine looks like.
Expressions while you work.
I refuse to believe that.
Are you talking about pets or people?
Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Uh-huh.
See, we Melusines are a different species.
This is not
we
what...
see the
Okay,
world
whatever.
very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. All it takes is one look, and I can tell which workers are exhausted.
Wait, Melusines can see that? Huh. That does sound useful for being a nurse.
Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy and free from exhaustion and pain in the first place. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired from work and don't push yourself too hard.
We'll definitely take care of ourselves. Thanks for the reminder.
So what happens if we talk to her first and then talk to Robin? Which place is this? Oh.
Step on up. Surprise!
Wait, sleep? It's
You wanna
noon.
stop investigating and go rest?
I guess.
Okay, you should rest up. We'll be back at it tomorrow.
Sure.
So after working a few days straight, we got some strange meat in our lunch. What was that all about? Has our investigation turned up anything useful recently?
Something but not related to Childe.
Then it looks like that part of the investigation has hit a dead end. Well, we'll keep searching for more clues tomorrow. Good night, Traveler.
There are a lot of cases where the subtitles are now distinct from the audio. This is like the third time it's happened. This whole quest.
Maybe we can make some progress in our investigation today.
I guess.
What do you have planned for us?
Pancreation ring.
After working here so long, we're really starting, but doing the same thing all the time can get old pretty quickly.
I don't want to spend coupons if I don't have to.
Yeah, it's good to kick back and relax once in a while.
I don't think I need to slack off in the morning because I don't think there's any morning investigations to be done anymore.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work.
We got paid the same for simple work? It's 400 coupons!
Someone's gonna take her time and savor every bite. What would you like to do this afternoon?
Pancreation ring.
Knowing Childe, he must have been there all the time.
That's what I went there for. Huh.
Oh, back for another try? I hope you brought enough credit coupons this time.
Yeah.
Alright, then get ready to play.
Okay. Let's play.
Okay,
Is it the same order every time? Isn't this the same order? Then that one, that one, that one? Yeah. It's just one variant of the game.
Your strength really shouldn't be underestimated. Now I get why you're prohibited from participating in any official fights.
We just beat up a few
Nobody
dummies.
who values their life would be willing to get in the ring with you.
Can't know for sure if you don't let me have a go.
However, you two haven't tried betting on the outcome of a pancration match yet, have you?
There's betting?
Just go
This
talk
is
to
a
Ruth.
fight pit!
Buy a ticket for whichever fighter you think will win. There's a big payout if the fighter you support comes out on top.
But we don't know anything about the fighters.
That's why it's a bet, Paiva. The house wins.
That's normal. Just watch a few matches and get a feel for the fighters. It won't be long before you can pick winners in your sleep.
How are credit coupons not hyperinflated in this kind of economy?
Why don't we give it a try? If we have enough coupons, we could probably bet at random until we figure everything out.
Bet at random, huh? Well, how should I put it?
Oh, that's a
You
rule.
can't do that, but I'd advise you to give it some more thought first.
Is that a rule?
Huh? We shouldn't get too carried away. What's the problem?
What? I never even picked a boxer before, and you already know about the rules? You're not just strong fighters. Seems you're pretty perceptive, too.
It's the hidden rule.
Might as well tell you about it, since you already know that much. Plus, I think you've got the potential to be one of my greatest customers. I think I can let you in a bid.
Okay.
Besides, I don't want to risk ever losing a customer like you.
So what happened?
Is it that serious?
Okay. The hidden rule here is, if you buy both boxers' tickets and support them both, something bad will happen the next morning.
Oh.
So the rule is that we shouldn't pick both boxers in the same fight. But if anyone actually did that, wouldn't they be guaranteed to lose coupons? Who would do that anyway? And what do you mean by something bad will happen?
Interesting.
How would I know? Not like I'm stupid enough to do that. But I've heard a story about the rule.
Oh, here we go
According
again.
to the rumor, there was a masked boxer who possessed incredible skill and power. None of his opponents even stood a chance against him.
Okay.
However, in the final match, the organizers told him to take off his mask. He refused.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with
never
betting
showed
on
up
two
to the
people.
fight. And after that, he was never seen again. Some say he died, or that he was taken care of by the event's organizers. But everyone remembers that he was someone who cherished honor above all else.
See, there's no way
In his
Risley
eyes,
doesn't know about any
supporting
of
both
this.
boxers in a match would dishonor the competition itself.
So you mean it's like a curse? He'll take vengeance on anyone who does that?
So it's first this guy who overworked himself. Now it's a masked boxer. Okay.
No, he was always wearing a mask, like he was intentionally trying to hide his identity. I don't even know anything about his past.
Interesting.
Traveler, do you think that boxer was... Huh? We will?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're not serious, are you?
I'm not afraid.
Here I was just trying to be nice and warn you, yet here you are trying to break it on purpose?
Oh, hell yeah.
It sounds pretty scary to Pine.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Seems you've made up your mind. Just be sure to protect Paimon, okay?
Betting on both fighters will set you back about 3,000 credit coupons. If you have enough, then go ahead and give it a try.
I was just about to talk about hyperinflation.
Don't
It's like, seems like it's really easy to gain coupons. How is the economy not hyperinflated? And then you see this. How do you lose 3,000 coupons? Just put like one coupon on each guy. Why did nobody ever think to do that? Why does it cost 3,000?
Seems we had a productive day. Hope we can make even more progress tomorrow.
Sure. Well, we need to make some more money then. Or make some more coupons.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to get up. Paimon still feels completely exhausted from yesterday.
Ah, tough
What do you
enough.
have planned for us? After working here so long, but doing the same thing... Yeah.
Oh, so we're just locked into this? It's the same dialogue. We just get our coupons. Okay. So it was free flow for the first part. I'm starting to get the flow now.
Oh, just a regular meal set. What would you like to do this?
Let's go.
Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you two here to buy tickets? Better be quick about it. Another match is about to start.
You just met me 5 minutes ago. I was training those two people.
We have the reigning champ, Le Grappler, versus a contender from the Eastern Prison Block, Demon Horde.
Oh, scary names.
Those their nicknames, or did they choose those names themselves? Either way, super weird.
Yep, I agree.
Since you're new around here, I'll help you out and give you a little suggestion. Even though Le Grappler is the crowd favorite, Demon Horde is a first-class...
Ah, gee, you know, I just can't decide, man. Let's bet on both of them.
Match, I recommend that you pick... Huh? For both fighters? I can tell you're new to this, but I didn't think you were completely clueless. Maybe you don't quite understand the rules, no? Let me try to explain again for you more clearly. You see...
Oh, no need. We're aware that we're going to lose coupon.
Yep.
Alright then, if you're absolutely sure. Remember,
let's do it.
No refunds once you buy the tickets.
Yeah, we got it. Just shut up and take our coupon.
Shut up and take our money. So something bad happens the next morning.
Aw, looks like we won't get a chance to sleep in as long as we're here. Let's get to bed early.
Please no jump scare. It's really dark in my room. That's all I'm asking for. No jump scare, please. Oh.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Package here for you. The next time you buy something, go pick it up yourself.
It's a mail
I'm not
bomb.
a delivery man, you know.
It's a letter bomb.
Huh? A package? For us? Did you buy something, Traveler? Paimon's not quite awake yet, so why don't you go take a look?
This is the bad thing, right?
Right! Yesterday we broke the hidden rule and bought tickets for both boxers. Oh, maybe this package is the bad
The
thing
rule
that
3
Colin
says
said
there's
would
a
happen.
third hidden rule.
Paimon suddenly feels wide awake. Wait, maybe let Paimon go hide somewhere first. Just call Paimon after you opened it.
What if I die, Paimon?
Hey, wait! Paimon's still here! Don't open it! Ah! Huh?
What's inside?
What is it? Are you okay? Let Paimon take a peek too.
Red.
Oh, it's just a small bottle. But the color
Why
of
is
the
it
liquid
red?
inside looks so wrong. Almost like...
Blood?
Alright, that's enough of that. No need to say it out loud. Paimon already knows what you're trying to say.
You want to taste it?
Ugh, no way. Get that stuff away from Paimon.
Huh. Well, we gotta investigate this.
Paimon thinks we shouldn't open the bottle until we figured out what's going on. Just trust Paimon on this one, okay?
Sure.
What do you have planned for us?
Oh, we gotta skip work?
Feels
Okay.
nice to slack off a little. Less work means less coupons. Let's make the most of our morning.
Okay. Do we get another coupon refill from some people? Like Lynette hooked us up. Deacon hooked us up. promoter. What are you promoting?
If there's no way to send it all out, then maybe I'll never get a chance to leave.
Who are you? We've never seen you before, and you don't look like a fellow convict.
I'm not! Of course I'm not. Please, don't mistake me for a criminal. I'm a good, law-abiding citizen.
Sure.
Then what are you doing here? You sure seem anxious about something.
I'm a promoter for Fontaine, and I'm usually responsible for promoting our drink products. I thought I could complete my task here quickly and return to headquarters, but I've been here way longer than I anticipated.
Oh, a promoter from Fontaine. So what
About your drink, someone spiked it.
I'm so upset. It's all because of that Duke.
Duke?
After discussing the company's promotional plans with him, he told me outright that my project was worthless.
Really?
However, in light of our long history of successful collaboration, I still tried to patiently explain the details. However, to my surprise, he just cut me off while I was speaking.
Why?
Let me take a moment and recall his exact words. I'm just gonna stop you there and say no. If anything, I'm saving you time. It seems you don't fully understand the value of credit coupons here, nor do you understand the value of your own products. The former is because you are from the overworld. That's understandable, and I don't blame you for that.
Okay.
But as for the latter, only someone monumentally stupid, so breathtakingly stupid, that they were
That doesn't sound like
ignorant of the
Risley,
value
though.
of credit coupons, despite living in the underworld, would ever possibly consider buying your drink. Let's just forget it. Anyway, that's how he rejected my proposal and asked me to come up with another solution with the condition that it doesn't cause any trouble for him. Can you
Okay, but what's your
believe that
idea?
guy?
Well, he is the head honcho here. Not much you can do about that. We met him too and could tell that he's the kind of guy that's hard to pin down.
But what was your deal?
Fine.
To elicit that kind of reaction.
I'm on his turf after all. His house, his rules.
Only idiots will spend them on Fanta. Can't believe Fanta is somehow a recurring theme.
Over here!
Rainy days are perfect for spacing out.
Hey, we're back. We're still alive.
Hey, I heard you crazy fools really did it. You bought tickets to support both fighters, didn't ya? Well, did anything happen?
Well,
the next day we received a mysterious package, but we still haven't made any sense of the contents.
yeah.
So it is real. You didn't become cursed or anything like that, did ya? Are you both still okay? Wait. Are you sure that it's still
Yeah.
you controlling
Decent,
your bodies
99%
right
sure.
now?
Paimon's not sure. What do you think, Traveler? Is Paimon still Paimon? Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah, you two don't seem to have changed at all. But I wouldn't let your guard down just yet. Still, I didn't expect you would actually do it. You'd actually throw away coupons like that just to satisfy
Doesn't
your
seem like it's worth
curiosity.
anything else here.
Even if we bought tickets like everybody else, it's not like we could hope to earn any coupons. When it comes to things like this, it's always the organizer who makes the real profits.
True.
Hey, just what are you trying to imply? The Pancration Ring is an honest business, and we really don't make much from selling tickets.
Uh-huh.
We make so little that even the current tournaments can only be held thanks to funding from the producer of Fanta.
Say what?
Oh, so it's the company that manufactures Fanta sponsoring the events? Paimon thought all of this was thanks to the Duke's support.
Interesting.
Let's just say it's a mutually beneficial arrangement. They reached out to us first, hoping to promote Fanta products in the fortress
Okay,
of
but
Meropide.
why? If you're like a mega soft drink conglomerate, why would you sell soft drinks to a place that doesn't use real world currency? It's not like you make Mora when you sell Fanta here. they're gonna trade it with credit coupons, right? Does any of that profit actually come back to you in tangible mora? I don't think so. So why would they?
Anyway, you try and take extra good care of yourselves these next few days, you hear?
Sure. What is their ROI?
Hey, what are these papers scattered all over the ground? Are they registration forms or something? Maybe not. Every page has the Fontaco symbol on it. Maybe it's some flyers from the company.
Why are we suddenly like getting so much Fanta stuff?
Okay. But if someone catches us, they could accuse us of trying to steal the company's secrets, couldn't they? Oh, you're right.
We can't break more laws.
Let Paimon have a look here. Without assistance from the Fontaine Research Institute, development of the new product has been slow, and some researchers on the project have voiced concerns. We have no choice but to let the new product undergo the first phase of promotional trials without a designated name or packaging. We will adjust the direction of future development according to feedback.
This is Fanta?
We decided to only conduct closed, small-scale trials for the time being. Sure doesn't seem like anything unusual. The company is just trying to develop some new products besides Fanta. But it sounds like things aren't going well at all. Let's put these papers back where we found them and make it look like nobody went through them. Okay, good.
Interesting. So suddenly a lot of info about Fanta. Now I guess we head back to the dorm? Wait, that marker's not at our dorm. What's this? Who is this? Lyney? Oh no, it's just the cafeteria. Oh, I guess it's after the morning now. This is lunch now? Yeah.
We ended up here without even thinking about it. Wanna grab something to eat?
Sure.
Alright. But remember that we bought this time with coupons, so let's make better use of it next time.
Just got a lot of info about Fanta. Huh.
Whoa! Isn't this the super lucky meal? Looks like hard work really does get rewarded. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every... What would you like to do this...
Let's work for now.
Here still, but doing the same... Yeah.
Let's work for now and get some coupons. I want to check the log to see what we gotta do after.
A mysterious box? A bottle of crimson liquid? Paimon still doesn't know what to make of it. Do you have any ideas, Traveler? Really? Well...
This is the same dialogue from Investigation 1. So, Childe vision again? No.
Okay, so we've investigated 2 of the hidden rules.
Rule of 3. There's gotta be one more.
So
We had to find out one more.
things going on. We'd better pick up the pace with our investigation, otherwise we'll never get anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's skip work for now and put our time to good use.
There's gotta be another rule.
Step on up. Hey, isn't that Vial over there? Huh.
What's up, man?
Is it just...
Ah. Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
We're getting by.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Uh-huh.
So, now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Oh, yeah?
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
Oh, yeah?
We get it. Just tell us already.
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible.
That's the third rule?
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Cannibals? In the fortress of Meropide?
Nah, that's cap. Nah, no way. That's cap.
In the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here.
Nah, that's just cap. Don't worry about it.
But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Oh, yeah?
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here.
The blue meat
Oh,
and the
Paimon's
blood.
stomach doesn't feel so good.
The blue meat and the blood. That doesn't add up still, I don't think.
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never
There's blue
told
meat
you
and blood,
anything.
right? What is the blue meat? Isn't well? The obvious implication here is that human blood, human meat.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity.
That's not true. I don't see it. That's not a connection, right?
Oh, so that's how you see the situation. Huh. You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Okay. Hidden rule number 3.
When will all the secrets end?
Yeah, I know, right?
Vidok isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
Uh-huh. You're an awful lot of help.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Bro, it's just a pipe. It's just some cannibals. What are you afraid of?
Just stay away from me.
Okay, fine. Jeez. So scared. Bunch of scaredy cats.
Attitude sure
Saw you're
is
criminals. Do
suspicious.
some hard time.
Like
Man
they're
up.
trying to avoid us. But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in?
We're discussing this within earshot of them, by the way.
Paimon.
We're discussing this within earshot of those 3. Alright, we're not getting anything out of
Still
them.
need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Let's do it. Oh, I gotta go up to the dorm.
Over here. Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my
But
drift.
the rules, sir. We've been working
A
non-stop.
simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well,
Sometimes we hear noises at night.
right. We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Sure you do,
Really?
buddy.
I see. But it's not like I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
Okay.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month, and it just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Deal.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Okay, then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
Now, if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences.
Don't worry.
Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned? Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
Well, let's
I
find
knew he
out.
would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us.
Let's find out. Adjusting my mic, sorry. One way to find out.
I'm so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
Yes.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone.
Lumi's falling asleep.
Traveler, did you fall asleep already?
Oh no. Child vision though. It's those 3. It's the narwhal again.
Traveler, come on, wake up! Oh, it looks like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
He escaped via the pipes.
Really? So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened! But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them? Okay, well it's about time for us to get moving. Just be careful to avoid the patrolling guards.
You got it.
This should be the place.
What? I know you. You were the ones we saw.
And you're the ones we saw.
You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Oh yeah.
What'd you say? Yeah, so what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Uh-huh.
Hey, what's the point of all those rumors anyway? What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories and act like you never saw anything, then I'll
Bro,
pretend
these
that
threats
you
are
never
so
showed up
lame.
here.
They're never gonna work.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
There's something calling me. I have to go.
Huh? What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
Boss!
Hey, do you know our boss? Whoa. We had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret. So, did he have you come here to find us?
Kinda.
Oh, so you're Childe's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
We're the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So, unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that...
I have his vision.
All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come
I gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of Meropide. But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the pancreas.
Oh, they let him fight. They don't let me fight. But they let him fight.
So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again.
Uh-huh.
And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Oh, thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But hasn't Childe already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because
keep the
as
rumor
far
up?
as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end.
Oh shit, that's
it
worse.
leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface
The
alive.
Forbidden Zone.
But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Okay.
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Through at that end? Are you listening to yourself?
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Nothing could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. It's one thing we know for sure.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming possibilities.
Alright, take us there.
Keep quiet and follow us.
We took 10 steps forward.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through.
Okay.
Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded.
Sure.
It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Childe got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
I know Fremine.
Then have him come investigate, pronto. Just be sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
Sure.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Childe here. Let's get going.
I mean, we can dive, but we should get Fremine.
We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Lyney, he'll definitely have Fremine help us.
Indeed.
Ugh. Why is Childe like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened.
Indeed.
Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler!
Nighty-night. That's the end of Act 3!
It's morning already?
Alright, we'll finish this cutscene and end the recording. And then Act 4 will be right after.
Huh? Wait, look over there! Isn't that... It's one of Lyney's cards!
We did it.
Let Paimon see what's written on it! Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
I see.
It's been a while since we last talked. Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet at our usual spot in the factory area before lunchtime. I have new information.
Okay.
Ooh, today's our lucky day. We have the day off. From the sound of it, Lyney's been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's discovered.
We'll find out on Act 4.
We still have some time before we meet up. Let's talk with the people here for a bit more before we go.
Alright. We'll begin again at the start of Act 4 recording. Excellent act. I love the investigative aspects. I love the investigative aspects, and then the payoff is going to be coming in the next act, right? Like where we actually follow him into the pipes. I'm assuming what he heard was the narwhal, which does make it interesting now, because now we're going right into the... I expected Act 4 to not be in Meropide, like to put it out that way. I thought Act 3 was going to be all of Meropide, and Act 4 was going to be more of this prophecy. But it seems like the prophecy is going to unravel in the prison, which is a really nice bridge from 3 to 4. I really do enjoy this aspect. Very, 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 very neat Archon quest. Fontaine is quite peak. Really happy to be playing it finally. Tomorrow is patch 4.3 as well. So, oh my gosh, there's a lot more content now. Act 4 should be coming soon.